Walmart is the world's biggest retailer. It topped the Fortune 500 list 2 years in a row. This holiday season, it is trying to prove it can stay number one. Walmart reported a disappointing fall in sales in the third quarter. It predicts they will be flat to slightly higher for the rest of the year. The retailer is looking to a new leader to turn things around. If the slogan "Save Money, Live Better" is Walmart's rallying cry, CEO Doug McMillon is leading the charge, and the retail giant's chief is primed for battle. Who's your competition?
Seems like everybody today. As
So
I
you
said,
mean Costco and...
Yeah, brick and mortar, pure e-com. It's very competitive.
We visited with McMillon last week at a busy Walmart in the heart of Washington, D.C.
We do our best to go to stores unannounced. You know, we want to see what our store really looks like.
Right.
If they know we're coming, sometimes, believe it or not, they'll clean the place up a little bit.
Really. McMillon took over the Arkansas-based business in February. At 48, he is Walmart's youngest CEO since Sam Walton founded the company in 1962. McMillon's rise has been years in the making.
You know, I first started working for the company 30 years ago. I was looking for summer work to help save some money for college.
You're an Arkansas boy.
I am. And I was surprised when I went to work in that warehouse how much people loved their job and how much they cared about the company.
Did you think that you were in for the long term then?
I knew I loved it.
But love of company will only get McMillon so far. The retail industry is undergoing a technology transformation, and Walmart is playing catch-up, scrambling to figure out the winning combination of brick-and-mortar stores and virtual ones. Apple has stores. There's a talk of Google having stores. Is it we're going to see in the future of retail a combination of e-commerce and bricks and mortar?
Yeah.
Is that where everybody has to be in the end?
I think that's what the customer wants, and therefore, yes. And it's that integration of how you put it all together that results in lowest prices, broadest assortment, and customer service that is above their expectations. That's the winning formula, and it's always been the winning formula.
Walmart is pouring nearly $2 billion into e-commerce, an investment that's being managed not in Arkansas, but in Silicon Valley.
You think we're ready?
I think so.
Here, analysts study online activity by the minute. Some see this as Walmart taking a page from a competitor's playbook. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. It is said that that's the company that you look at and see the most competitive force at play. It is said that you've given every executive of your company a copy of this biography about Jeff.
We believe in learning from other people. And what Amazon's doing and what Jeff's doing is showing us and showing the world, I think, what's possible. And I admire that.
Well, what are they doing that you admire?
Very customer focused, moving with speed, just putting ideas at work that are directly beneficial to customers.
The irony of this is that he studied Sam Walton. Jeff Bezos studied Sam Walton, and now you're studying Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, we're trying to learn from Sam Walton, learn from competition, and on a global basis, be able to be the very best as we try to bring it all together.
A key part of McMillon's plan is happy associates. For years, Walmart's been criticized for its treatment of its lowest paid workers. Out of 1.3 million U.S. employees, around 6,000 make minimum wage. McMillon told me he's going to fix that.
We're going to make some changes in a few months that will create a situation where no Walmart associate in the United States makes federal minimum wage. We'll be ahead of that with our starting wage.
Is this one of those places where you believe that there is a difference between the perception of Walmart and the reality of Walmart?
I do.
Why does a perception exist then?
In the world, there is a debate over inequity. And sometimes we get caught up in that, and retail does in general. But we couldn't run a good business if we don't take care of people and have compensation plans that work.
But for McMillon, the ultimate proof of change will come in Walmart's performance. So there was, in your career, someone who raised this question. We know he loves the company, but does he love it enough to change it? How will we know the answer to that question?
You have to watch what we do.
Here is one example of how the retail industry is changing over Thanksgiving weekend. 70% of Walmart's online purchases were made from shoppers' mobile devices. Doug McMillon said that even surprised him.
He left you with a great tease. You know what was fascinating to me about that piece is most people have you shut down the store when you're doing the interview, but you're sitting right there in the middle of the store with everybody walking around.
Yeah, people would run up and want to. I mean, it was a noisy, but it was there.
Yeah, but I like that you were right there in the mix doing that.
I mean, we all know that Walmart has been disruptive in communities around now. Amazon is disruptive, and now they're in direct competition for the opportunity to sell everything to everybody.
Were you impressed with Mr. McMillon?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
He said, wait and see what we do. We'll be watching Mr. McMillon.
Yeah, we'll be watching.